YouTube, fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It's a privilege, an honor, and a blessing to be back at you beautiful people again. I'm up early, getting ready to go to the 9 to 5. I got a long weekend. 4th of July weekend, you guys be safe, be careful, especially if you're setting off fireworks like I plan to do with the little baby girl. We got to be careful out there. I got 4 days off coming up, and I'm going to be working my tail end off. I'm going to be getting up every morning those 4 days, going to the track, jogging 2 miles, getting the workout in my home, and then at the end of the day, I'm going to be on the track again with my daughter. She's going to be walking the mile, running the curves. I got a lot of work to put in. And plus, I'm going to be eating right. Better believe it. That's 80% of it right there. All right. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Is this possible? Excuse me. Is this fight even possible? Ryan's been talking about it, but he's been talking about it for a while, and I think Tank's interested. Leonard Crazy Nose Ellerby says that it's the biggest fight to make in boxing right now. I don't know. Leonard's weird to me, man. Like, Leonard, like, rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is about Leonard Ellerby. He's just so weird. He's very suspect to me, and I don't know why. Anyway, do I agree with Leonard that it's the biggest fight to make in boxing? No, I don't agree with that. I don't. You know, you got Ryan Garcia, who's young. He's in his 20s. He's undefeated. 21 wins, 18 knockouts, something like that. Tall. You know, tall, lightweight. What is he, 5'10"? And, you know, is that the biggest fight for Tank? I don't think it's the biggest fight for Tank, but they're going to make major money. And the reason why I say it's not the biggest fight for Tank is because Ryan Garcia hasn't even won a world title. He hasn't even fought for a world title. He had a fight with Fortuna, and he you know, he said he needed to break from boxing. Health reasons, mental. Honestly, I think it was too big of a risk. Not a big enough name, and probably not a big enough pay. That's my opinion why he pulled out. I may be wrong. But, you know, and the only true step-up fight that he has had is against Campbell, who's never held a world title, and he's fought for it. But nevertheless, he was the biggest test for Ryan, and I thought he was going to beat the brakes off Ryan. But, you know, he got a knockdown in the second round, but I just don't think that that's the biggest fight for Tank. Now, as far as publicity and hype and money, yeah, definitely. It's a huge fight, but it's not the biggest fight, I don't think. I'd much rather see him fight Loma. I'd much rather see him fight Teofimo Lopez, you know, than Ryan. But if it should him and Ryan fight, yeah, that's cool with me. I'll check it out. It's definitely a pay-per-view fight, and I will definitely pay for it. But do I agree with Leonard when he says it's the biggest fight in boxing? No. Crawford Spence, that's bigger. Joshua Fury, that's bigger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can go on and on. But it's still a really, really big deal. And I believe Tank is interested. I think Tank said he was interested in this fight. Who would I give the edge in this fight? I would give the edge to Tank. You know, and a lot of people are going to argue and say, who has Tank fought? And you can make that argument. You can. But he's held world titles, you know, in 3 weight classes. You know, I know that Barrios was the regular WBA champion, but, you know, still, he moved up a weight class and he took that belt in dramatic fashion. You know, so, I mean, is his resume stacked, Tank Davis? Not really. Not really. You know, and there's still a buttload of fighters that he could be fighting. Bigger names, more skills. But, you know, when you're dealing with Floyd, you know, Tank's his moneymaker. Floyd did say, work smarter, not harder. So I don't think that they're going to put Tank in with anyone who has a serious chance at beating Tank right now. At some point in time, they're going to have to. But maybe not, because Floyd just doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care whether it's him fighting a YouTuber or Tank fighting someone that we barely even know. As long as that money's there, he doesn't care. And we all know boxing nowadays, that's what it's all about. But I would be interested in this fight. I would be intrigued. I would be anticipating this fight should it happen. I'm not complaining about it. But do I agree with that weirdo? Leonard Ellaby is just so weird to me, man. No disrespect. He's just a weird dude, man. I don't know. I can't put my hand on it. But do I agree with him wholeheartedly? Not wholeheartedly. It's not the biggest fight in boxing. I think it's the biggest fight for Ryan Garcia and his biggest step up. Definitely. Most definitely. And these two guys, these two young guys at that, stand to make bukus of money. Bukus. Never mind what I'm talking about. Never mind my opinion. I want to know what you're talking about. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up. And I'm out of here, baby. Ready for this long weekend. Yeah!